You are here because your mind feels loud, maybe even overwhelming. Thoughts arrive uninvited and insist on taking up space. They tell you stories about what might go wrong, what you should have done differently, or how you are failing. Sometimes it feels like your own brain is the heaviest thing you carry. This audiobook is not here to fix you. You are not broken. Instead, it is here to remind you of something simple but profound. Not every thought deserves your attention, and not every feeling represents reality. Over the next few hours, you will be guided through ideas, exercises, and reflections to help you navigate your mind more calmly. You will learn to separate what your thoughts are telling you from what is actually happening. You will practice observing your emotions without letting them rule your actions. And you will be reminded that anxiety, fear, and self-doubt are part of being human, not a sign that you are failing. If at any point this feels heavy, slow down, pause the audio, take a breath. Allow yourself to come back when you are ready. This is not a race. This is a journey back to your own clarity. By the end, you will have practical tools and gentle reminders to prevent irrational thoughts from controlling your life. You will understand that your mind can be both chaotic and a powerful ally, depending on how you treat it. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Thoughts are not reality. One of the most important lessons you can learn is this: your thoughts are not the same as reality. A thought can feel urgent, intense, and real, but that does not mean it is true. Thoughts arrive constantly, often without permission, and sometimes they exaggerate the danger or significance of a situation. Most human suffering comes not from what is happening in the world, but from confusing the story in your mind with reality itself. Take a moment to notice your surroundings. Feel the chair beneath you. Notice the temperature in the room. Take a slow breath. In this very moment, nothing is threatening you. Yet your mind may be presenting worst-case scenarios, predicting outcomes that have no basis in fact. This is normal. This is human. Whenever you notice a frightening thought, pause and ask yourself, is this happening right now, or am I imagining what could happen? You will often discover it is the latter. Your mind is rehearsing future disasters, creating elaborate fears that may never occur. Thoughts are tools for preparation and reflection, not mandates. Observing them instead of obeying them is a skill, and it is liberating. Slowly, as you practice this distinction, anxiety begins to lose its grip. The loudest thoughts become clouds passing in the sky. You can notice them, learn from them, and return to what is real. Chapter 2. Honesty versus truth. There is a quiet but powerful difference between honesty and truth. Honesty is how you feel in the moment. Truth is what remains after feelings have passed. You can honestly feel unworthy, sad, or panicked, and yet none of those feelings have to reflect the deeper truth of your life. Feelings are temporary visitors. They rise, peak, and fade. Truth is slower, deeper, and more stable. Confusing honesty with truth is a common source of suffering. When you believe that how you feel defines who you are, you build your life on shaky ground. Feeling anxious does not make you inadequate. Feeling sad does not make you a failure. Instead, try this. Separate what you feel from who you are. Say to yourself, this is what I am feeling right now, but it does not define me. This simple shift creates space for perspective. You can observe emotions, acknowledge them, and allow them to pass without building them into an identity. Over time, this practice softens the intensity of your thoughts and helps you act from clarity rather than panic. Remember, your feelings are real and they deserve attention, but they are not the ultimate measure of truth. Learning this distinction is one of the most freeing steps you can take in learning to live with your mind instead of being controlled by it. Chapter 3. Never decide in the dark. One of the most useful rules in life is this: do not make major decisions when your emotions are intense. When you are anxious, angry, or overwhelmed, your nervous system is in survival mode. Your mind is not seeking truth, it is seeking relief. This is when people end relationships they later regret, quit jobs impulsively, or make choices that go against their long-term goals. Emotion is like walking through a dense forest in darkness. You cannot see the path clearly. The safest move is to wait, breathe, and return to neutral. Take care of your body first. Eat, drink water, sleep, move gently, let your mind settle. Only when clarity returns can you make decisions that are thoughtful and grounded. This rule applies to all areas of life: relationships, finances, work, health, and personal growth. Waiting is not weakness, it is wisdom. Think of your mind like fire. Fire can destroy a house, or it can warm it. Your thoughts, when acted upon impulsively, can burn your life down, but when observed calmly, they can keep you safe, creative, and focused. The power lies in your response, not your initial feelings. Learning to pause is one of the most protective and transformative skills you can develop. Chapter 4. Anxiety is not danger. Anxiety feels urgent. It feels heavy, pressing, and impossible to ignore. Your body races, your thoughts spiral, and you believe something terrible is happening. But the truth is, urgency does not equal danger. Most anxiety doesn't come from real threats. It comes from shame, self-judgment, and a misperception that something about you is wrong. The mind interprets discomfort as an emergency. The body responds by flooding you with energy designed to protect you, even if there is nothing to protect against. Recognizing this is the first step towards freedom. Anxiety is a misinterpreted signal, not a prophecy. It is the mind's way of saying, "Pay attention," not "You are doomed." When you feel anxious, name it out loud. "I am having irrational thoughts." This is anxiety, not reality. Naming it brings you back into the present, reminding your nervous system that the threat is imaginary. You can also anchor yourself in the physical world. Touch an object near you. Notice the temperature. Take slow, deliberate breaths. Your body can remind your mind that you are safe, here, and capable. Over time, practicing this distinction between anxiety and reality trains your brain to respond differently. The loud, racing thoughts lose their authority. You realize that your mind can be chaotic, but not dangerous. Anxiety becomes a signal to pause, reflect, and act from clarity, not a command to panic. Chapter 5. Write yourself back into reality. When your thoughts spiral, reality feels blurry. You feel lost in a storm of what-ifs and catastrophic scenarios. Writing is one of the most grounding tools available. Start simply. Take a pen and paper and write, "My name is." Then continue. Write where you live, what your daily life looks like, the work you do, the people you spend time with, and what you are proud of accomplishing. Include small wins and simple facts. Even making your bed or cooking a meal counts. The act of writing connects your mind to what is real. Your fears shrink when you see the bigger picture. The elaborate stories your mind creates suddenly seem smaller, less urgent. Next, write down your current anxieties. Describe them in detail. Then ask yourself, what evidence do I have that these fears are real? How would I handle the worst-case scenario? Writing answers transform vague terror into practical solutions. You realize you are capable, resilient, and able to navigate life even if the imagined worst happens. This exercise is not a one-time fix, it is a habit. Whenever thoughts feel overwhelming, returning to the page can create perspective and peace. Writing reconnects you to the facts of your life, and facts are a solid anchor amidst the storm of imagination. By practicing this regularly, you'll start to notice the difference between thought and reality naturally. Your mind will begin to respect the boundary between what is imagined and what is factual, and the freedom you gain is profound. Chapter 6. Thoughts are illusions. Your mind is powerful.
It can imagine dangers, replay past events, and predict the future, sometimes with terrifying intensity. This is both a gift and a trap. Thoughts are illusions, but they feel real. Consider all the times you worried about something only for it to never happen. The conversations you rehearsed in your head, the mistakes you predicted, the heartbreak you feared, all illusions. The mind does this to protect you, but it often overestimates threats. The danger is not thinking these thoughts, it's believing them without questioning. Thoughts become powerful only when you obey them. Anxiety and fear exist largely because we give them authority over our actions. Practice observing thoughts as passing clouds. Name them. Say to yourself, "This is just a thought. It is not reality. I can watch it pass." The first few times it may feel strange or even frustrating, but gradually this perspective